So today I'm doing the City of Heavenly Fire book review. And if you haven't read City of Bones and all the others, leave this video, go read them. Go read all of them. And then come back. Just come back. So, this is the last book in the Mortal Instrument series, and it's amazing. Okay, so, again, if you haven't read this, go away. For you are about to be spoiled. Okay. Now, for those of you who have read it, please stay and watch this video. So, the first thing, I'm gonna start and, go through the book. Okay, so we start off with this prologue of, who was it? Of Emma and Julian. And the Endarkened come, right? Can I just say, I already love Emma and Julian. I love them already. I cannot wait for 2015 when her other book comes out, Lady Midnight. So excited because they are just already amazing characters to me. But anyway, Emma sees this in Endarkened and what?
Oh, I was just looking out the window.
Okay. So that knife scene though, that was adorable. I really like Mark in this too, and then he gets taken. Of course. Of course.
Okay, now I'm gonna talk about my favorite, my OTP. Okay, Malik. I ship Malik. Yeah. Okay. In City of Bones, I hated Alec. I just wish he would have died and gotten away. And then, in the other books, he was just there. But in this book, oh my god, I loved him. He had spice, I think so. I absolutely loved him in this. And of course, I've always loved Magnus, so. But the Alec and Magnus relationship was just, Do you know what really surprised me? Okay, so we knew that Sebastian had beautiful one. So we knew Sebastian had a beautiful one. And, I thought it was Clary because, he pretty much almost raped her. So, whew. And, but when I found out it was the queen, I was just shocked. I was like, oh my god, that traitor. But, because, oh my god, so I was just shocked. I was like, what the crap? Why would she do that? She was, helpful throughout it. And then she was what I thought was going to happen was I thought one of them were going to use each other. I thought maybe the queen was going to actually fall in love with Sebastian and Sebastian was going to, I don't know, crush her heart or something, or vice versa. But that didn't happen, but, it was so. So, and at the end of the book, the fairies get punished. And when Mark was taken and turned into one of the monsters, and then they found him, and I cried in that part. Is that sad? Okay, but those are the fairies that can't be controlled, the hunters. And then there's, there's the normal fairies. I don't know. They had a punishment of, what was their punishment? I can't remember. I don't know. Anyway, so they had a punishment that was bad, I think. Okay, that place scene where they actually go and do it, I thought it wasn't that great. I honestly didn't. Spoiler right here, by the way, for Clockwork Princess? Princess, yeah, for Clockwork Princess. So, if you haven't read those books, you might want to put me on mute for a second until I do this. Stop! God, okay. Okay, so I loved Clockwork Princess's scene so much better than City of Heavenly Fires with Christ. It just, I don't know. It was boring. So, okay, you can unmute now. Okay. So I don't know what this is. 4:35, what is that? Oh, back to the part where I said Alec has spice. On page 435, I shall read it out loud. Okay, gonna read it at the top. I did not make a pie, Alec repeated, gesturing expressively with one hand, for 3 reasons. 1, I do not have any pie ingredients. 2, because I don't actually know how to make a pie. And he paused, clearly waiting. Removing his sword and leaning it against the cave wall, Jay said, weirdly, and 3, because I'm not your bitch. Oh, snap, that was like my favorite part. Is that a video? It's part of the book. It's not me. You said the word. It's not me. You said the word. It's not me. Excuse my French. That was not me, by the way. That was the book. Not me. The book, not me. The book, not me. So. That can't break. That goes to here. Okay. It's kind of metal. It's not going to work. So, it took forever for her to mention Tessa, which she mentioned her on page 198 when Jocelyn mentioned her, which I didn't even know Tessa and Jocelyn had like this kind of relationship bond. I don't know. Apparently my mom's supposed to pick me up on our way home, and I'm really confused. Why? Because I think never asked her to pick me up on our way home. Oh. But she's not on her way home, so I still might have to babysit. I'm really confused. Stop. Look at that dog Joy. So, what I was kind of disappointed with is we never figured out who, what's his name? Robert Lightwood cheated on with. I really wanted that to be a thing. So, we never really figured out who he cheated with, which I was really curious. Because I thought maybe it was going to come into play, or I have no idea. Yeah. Oh, and the dead people were, first Jordan, then Morloin, I don't know how to say his name. He was the fairy guard for the Queen. Maureen, which is the girl / vampire now. And then it was Raphael. I was really sad for Raphael, actually. The others didn't really make me that sad, but Raphael really kind of made me sad because I know the others were kind of from the beginning, but Raphael was just like, I don't know. And his story that we learned, that was really emotional too. I mean, I didn't cry, but I definitely teared up. And then fifth, we had Adamus, which was Luke's sister. That really made me sad too, because Luke was all sad about it, and being sad made me. I don't know about y'all, but. And then that's what I was thinking. Okay, sorry. Okay, and the last one was Sebastian / Jonathan. That one actually made me cry, cause okay, I'll admit it. I kind of liked him. His evilness was really like, yeah, it was just pure evilness, and I kind of liked him. I mean, I don't like the fact that he almost raped his sister, but yeah, like Clary's dream. That I was like, that is the Sebastian I imagined when if he wasn't evil. I mean, I felt like that was him perfectly. How could it not be? So it was just really sad when he died. That's for sure. I'm sorry. Oh, and we found out there were going to be 2 weddings, which I didn't really count it, but I mean, it was still a wedding, I guess. Jocelyn and Luke's wedding, and Clary's dream, she was getting married to Jay, so I'm guessing that was the other wedding, which also kind of disappointed me. Yeah. Oh, and one of my favorite parts were also, Jim stealing the cat. Church. He stole church. Your shadow is in my view. If you could stop. Okay, but I can go. Okay, but I can tell you. What? I don't have to go babysit, I don't think. I'm just she was like, your mom is going to be home in time. I'm like, are you sure? And she said, yes, positive. Okay. But that part just made me laugh. Actually, there were several moments throughout this book that made me just like bust out laughing. somewhere on the bed maybe? But don't move the van. I was gonna reveal it for you. Okay. Because I was gonna feel mine. Did you bring it back in here? Yeah. Actually, Jim throughout the book was just so sweet. I loved seeing him again. It was great, like always. And also, I really like the fact that Jace took on the name Herondale just because I felt like Herondale was always what he was meant to be, and I love Herondales, so, you know. So, Herondales. Especially Will. If, that's a different book for a later time. Anyway, so that was my book review. I give it 5 stars. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I did cry. I mean, of course I cried. But it didn't make me feel... I felt kind of complete. Oh, and we also got a sneak peek of Lady Midnight. And it's a deal between the Los Angeles Institute and the fairies that if they work with them, that they could get Mark back. Which really makes me excited because I really, really like Mark. But, okay. That was my book for you. See you guys later with another video. Bye!